Plateaus happen to everybody. It doesn't matter why you train or what you're training for, but plateaus happen. And a lot of times, a lot of people will start beating themselves up when they hit that plateau. And, some of that can be good, to reach for more and trying to break through that plateau. But we also want to realize that what's the real reason we're working out? Like remembering why we are working out. And yes, we want to lose weight, we want to feel confident, we want to be strong, we want to do all those things. But a lot of times that why is something about longevity. It's something about being there for kids, being there for grandkids, um, being an asset to your family and not a liability. It's about being able to do all the things you want to do in your life for as long as you can do that, right? And we have this more long-term goal, and we can get very stuck, especially when we get plateaued and seeing everybody else making gains and being strong and doing all that stuff. And we forget that the real goal is to be able to sit on the floor with your grandkids or to be able to, travel the world in your 80s, right? And that plateau, just being able to stay at that same fitness, especially when you start aging, is getting better. Like not changing, not getting weaker when we start really getting into 60s, 70s, even in the 50s, not getting weaker is getting stronger. Because as we age, it is much easier to lose muscle mass, to lose bone density, to lose range of motion, because all of those things. And if you can just maintain where you're at, going, you're above and beyond everybody else. Yes, we want to figure out why am I plateaued? Why um, why am I not seeing the progress I want to see? We want to figure that out, but also give yourself a little bit of grace and realize that hey, I'm still working hard, I'm still putting work in, and I'm not getting weaker. I'm not getting less fit. Like I'm staying where I'm at, and that's okay. And again, that's also relative, right? Progress is not a straight line. There's bumps and curves and ups and downs. Same thing with a plateau. It's not just like you get to a certain place and just stay there. There's ups and downs in a plateau as well, and that's okay. So really good example for me, like this summer, we were just really slammed. This summer we did a bunch of traveling. The gym was really busy, and we love it. Like it was a really fun summer. We met a lot of new people. We've had a lot of new members. We got to do a lot of traveling, and it's been a really great summer. But because of those two things, my fitness is down right now. I am not as fit as I was in March, not as fit as I was last September. And that's okay. Like, hey, we had a busy summer, we had a lot of things going on. Don't let that slide continue and just keep going downhill. Hey, what can I do now? What changes can I make? Can we just keep staying where I'm at? Can I start training, start eating, start sleeping, start recover, doing all the things that we need to do to start that health, improving that fitness level, improving again. There's there's different seasons in life. And you're not always going to be able to put health on the very top of that priority list. There's other things that come up, and that's okay. We're still going to make it a priority to get into the gym to make sure we're staying healthy, but sometimes that fitness might come down, and that's okay. Even with that being said, one of the cool things about Wattify is it tracks and that's the app we use to track workouts, to track our invoicing, the reserve classes to check what the workout is, to log our workouts, and it keeps track of what they call your week streak. And what that is if you work out 1 day a week, at least once that week, you continue the streak. So if you work out 1 day 1 week, and then the next week you work out 1 day, that's 2 weeks. You keep stacking those. And my week streak is at 476. So 476 straight weeks I've worked out at least one time. And that ends up being over 8 years. And I'm saying that not as a humble brag, but I'm saying it as, even with that streak, I still hit plateaus. I still hit times when I'm not as fit or I'm not feeling my best. And that's okay. Even though I'm still plateaued or not as fit as I was, I'm still hitting the gym. I'm still working out. I'm working out in the garage. I'm working out in the gym. If I'm traveling, I'm going somewhere and hitting a quick workout. And it doesn't need to be this hour long, 2 hour long thing. Just, go into the gym for 15 minutes, really quick warm up, hit something hard, and get it in, just to keep that consistency going, to keep that habit going. And that's how we build that long term success. So if you feel plateaued, it's okay. Just keep at it. Just keep adding another week, keep adding another day. Just keep making that mark. And make sure along with that, we start thinking about, hey, is this just the season where I'm just getting along? Or is this, hey, I can start really getting after it, right? And if we do start getting after it after a plateau, right, build that up over time. We don't just want to jump into the deep end again. That's how we get hurt and we get back to square zero. All right. Hope this helps. If this helped you. If you think it might help somebody else, please share. We want more happy, healthy people. Cheers.